The push-up, the most common exercise anyone can do and think of. You can literally do them anywhere, on the floor, outside, in your room, in the bathroom, or even outside of McDonald's. But I mean, we all want to do some other exercise that'll probably get distracted in no time. You got your lat pull downs, your barbell bicep curl, your bench press, and of course deadlifting. But these exercises can't really be done in different places unless you have the proper equipment. Imagine doing lat pull downs in McDonald's, and I'm not too sure about deadlifting in Home Depot. I mean, you could literally be doing squats outside for no reason, but it takes a while to feel the burn. The other exercises to do require some sort of equipment to do as well. Now, push-ups to me feel really underrated in my opinion. We got more people benching than actually doing push-ups, even though they're literally the exact same exercise. Push-ups require you to push yourself off the ground in a plank position, and benching requires you to push weight up and away from your body. See how they're similar? Many when they begin their journey of wanting to build muscle get quite confused on what to actually start off with. A lot of us, including me, looked up to the people who are already elite in building muscle. They would do many different exercises, which eventually led to them building the body that they actually have today. I want to replicate them and do exactly what they do in hopes that we will end up like them as well. But there's just a little teeny problem. Not all of us have access to those things they did. Some people probably don't have protein powder or any sort of supplements. Some people probably don't have access to the gym, and some people probably don't have gym equipment or have enough money to buy any. The thing is though, you don't need all this fancy stuff to start off with. Some people think that they need this or they need that in order to reach a particular goal. There's something called unfair advantages, and I'll probably make a video about this pretty soon, but it's basically an advantage someone has over you that is unfair to you but advantageous to them. Some normal push-ups can be all you need in order to make an aesthetic physique, mainly upper half though. People think that they need to go to the gym in order to build muscle. They think nothing else would really help them in the long run. Well, some people believe that. They really do exercises at home or even outside, and it's possible to make muscle without any equipment. Simple push-ups can do the trick and target way more muscle groups than other exercises could. Bench pressing may be impressive, but it might be too difficult for some people, or it might not activate much muscle for some people because it might just not work for them. Push-up, on the other hand, can practically challenge anyone who does it no matter what. A beginner or an elite person will get challenged no matter what. Name one person that doesn't get challenged when doing push-ups. Getting bored of just doing normal push-ups? Well, guess what? We got different variations. People can do just different variations if they get bored of just doing the normal easy push-up. You got diamond push-ups, wide push-ups, pseudo planche push-ups, arch push-ups, and a lot more actually. Can you do that with a bench press? I mean, I guess you could do wide grip, close grip, and just normal grip, but that's pretty much it. There's not much variation when it comes to a bench press. Too weak to do a push-up? Then do it on your knees or on an elevated surface. Too easy? Then do a harder variation. It doesn't matter how elite or advanced you are, like literally a push-up will challenge you no matter what. This is why the push-up is literally OP. You need to appreciate it more than what we do now. Think about it. Literally, this exercise can be done anywhere, by anyone. You will build muscle just by doing those exercises. Imagine doing that with another exercise. Sure, obviously, you would be able to do different exercises that don't require equipment and can be done anywhere. But just imagine the amount of freedom and the amount of variations you could do just by doing like simple exercises that don't require equipment. And you will literally be building muscle in no time. Did we use weights back in the day? Probably not. Like Bruce Lee once said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. You don't really need fancy equipment or fancy materials. Or it will literally be as simple as just doing push-ups, and you will be able to build muscle. All you need to do is just think outside the box and find something that works for you. Use or do anything and basically make it your own. So the next time you feel bummed about these people going to expensive or faraway gyms or having this nice gear or nice materials, just remember, you can do this too, but your way. All it takes is the right mind and maybe some good old-fashioned push-ups as well. Hey, thanks for watching, bud. I knew you could finish this video. Like, subscribe, help the channel out. I would appreciate if you do. Anyway, see you next time.